Friends, welcome to another in our ongoing series of prayer videos. As together we consider prayer, raise up to God our concerns and celebrations, and hold our parish prayer list and others in prayer. As always, if you have specific prayer concerns or celebrations you'd like raised up, just email me or call the church office. We'll be glad to add them in. By way of celebrations this week, Steve Abbott and Pat White celebrate birthdays on Thursday, and Jackie Clayton does on Friday as well. Now, by way of concerns, of course, at the top of our list is the invasion of Ukraine. Let us keep in prayer the people of Ukraine, its defenders, the civilians at risk, the refugees, families, and friends who worry about loved ones. But Jesus also told us to pray for our enemies, and so let us hold Putin and the leaders of Russia who support him in prayer as well, praying that they call off this madness, they stop the bloodshed, and work towards peace with justice. Donna Grohe has asked for prayers for Joanne Wastrom, wife of Bob, a former foundation trustee and a friend of both Donna and Trip Grohe. Now, one aid to prayer, which some folk use, are books of daily meditations. Now, the great thing about these is that you don't have to make up prayers on your own. And let's be frank, sometime when we are most in need of prayer, we just don't have the energy or the imagination. So with one of these books of meditations, each day you can read what someone else has put together, and often it will teach you new things and will open your heart in new ways, and their words will become your own. So for instance, Frederick Buechner, Listening to Your Life, is one of those that I use. It has daily meditations 365 days a year. Now, some years ago, we as a congregation put together 40 meditations for 40 days of Lent. I assigned readings from the Bible, and members of the congregation then wrote their own prayers or brief meditations. Here it is. Today we have an entry that I'm going to be reading for the 6th day of Lent. It begins with a passage from John, and then we have a word written by Mary Ann Williams. When it was almost time for the Jewish Passover, Jesus went up to Jerusalem. In the temple courts, he found people selling cattle, sheep, and doves, and others sitting at tables exchanging money. So he made a whip out of cords and drove all from the temple courts, both sheep and cattle. He scattered the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. To those who sold doves, he said, "Get these out of here. Stop turning my Father's house into a market." His disciples remembered that it is written, "Zeal for your house will consume me." And here's Mary Ann's entry, her meditation. Dear Lord, in your humanity, you show us that anger is a natural emotion that everyone experiences. Sometimes it is justified, but often it is not. Frequently, we hold on to anger for much too long, clinging to it when the justification has long since dissipated. During this Lenten season, help us to be more patient, especially with our families, who too often are the ones who bear the brunt of our wrath. Teach us that holding on to anger hurts not only ourselves, but also those we love. Help us to work through our negative emotions in positive ways, always keeping in mind that all people deserve to be treated with respect. Friends, let us hold in prayer the members of our parish prayer list as we listen to John Morell and Donna Murphy with a sung version of the Lord's Prayer.
Hallowed be forever, forever, hallowed be thy name. Amen, amen, it shall be so, hallowed be thy name. Amen, amen, it shall be so, hallowed be thy name.
God bless you all, and God be with you till we meet again.